Hi everyone, welcome to Wishlist Roulette episode 18. This is a recap for Drive Mad. I'm just going to play a little bit in the background. First thing I wanted to say is this game was made, I said when I spun it, I think, that it reminded me of a game called Fancade, and it was made with Fancade. These levels like this are in Fancade, I'm pretty sure. And then this was made with Fancade. I don't know. I guess by the same developer. Basically, you have these short levels where you have to drive a physics truck, and you can only go forward and backward. And there's a lot of physics going on. Like if you go too fast, you'll pop a wheelie, stuff like that. And so that's a big part of it. Like you might have to pop a wheelie. You have to get to the finish line. Fancade is a game where you can make your own games and stuff. And there's way more than just this truck thing. You can do like all kinds of other genres. Like there's puzzle games on there. There's stacking games where you stack stuff up. There's those whole games where you devour stuff. I think that's in there. And yeah, the really cool thing about this game, Drive Mad, there's a couple hundred levels, and every level is, like, for the most part, really unique and different. Like in this level, you're just doing like a land speed record thing. And if you press backward, you activate jet thrusters. And you just have to go really far in this one. And you're in a totally different type of truck. And then the next one, you'll be in some other wacky truck. It was hilarious. I played this on vacation. It was a great vacation game because it's very casual. I probably played a couple hundred levels on vacation. And there's so many wacky trucks. So in this one, when you press backward, you drive the pink truck, and when you press forward, you drive the yellow truck. So all kinds of gimmicks. Not every level, but a lot of the levels have all kinds of crazy gimmicks, crazy trucks with feet that you have to walk, and they're really hard to walk, all kinds of stuff. It's really funny because on vacation when I was playing this, there was oh, I see, and you can't go backward in the trucks. I actually played every single player level of this. On vacation, we saw some crazy construction trucks. We were at the beach, and there was this crazy giant truck with 3 wheels that was driving out into the ocean as part of the sand, like fixing the sand on the beach, moving the sand around. It was crazy. It was something straight out of this game. I think there even are a truck maybe even kind of similar or somewhat similar in the game. So not exactly the same thing, but the other weird thing about this is it's like a motorcycle trike or something, but it really reminded me of it. The other thing about this game is, so the ads are horrific to the point I would quit the game easily, except even in the like description of the game, you got to get across before that. Yeah. Even in the description of the game, it says you can play offline. So if you put your phone in airplane mode, there's no ads and everything works. So I literally just play in airplane mode, which is not ideal, obviously, but let's go to a different level. But it makes the game tolerable. Otherwise, you'd either have to pay $5 to get rid of ads or just quit, which is I probably would have quit, honestly, because that's what I did with the last game, right? Yeah, see, in this one, it has this crazy gimmick of you got to drive inside this giant machine and press the buttons for that to go, and then there's another one. So a really fun game. I actually highly recommend it. It has a versus mode where you race people. A couple things with that. You have the ads. And the other thing is, I guess I should have experimented with this more. I don't want to say for sure because I didn't experiment too much, but I think there's a lot of bots in that mode, probably. And I hate bots in PvP modes. But yeah, I think that's what's going on there. I didn't have a chance to really test it too much. Should we test it live real quick and then we'll be done? I also wanted to let you guys know that I'm taking a break from Wishlist Roulette. Not sure if I'll ever be back to it, but there's a couple... I want to play some board games on like Board Game Arena or Vassal or something, so I'm going to do that because I really want to do it. So, all right, here's what we'll do. Let me turn this off for a second so I can turn airplane mode off. Where's airplane mode? Okay. We're going to try versus. And we're going to put it in airplane mode as we go and see if the people keep going. That'll show us if they're bots. It won't let you queue for versus mode if you're not online. But then I suspect everyone's bots. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I think bots in versus modes that are not labeled should be illegal. Like literally. I think it's fraud and people spend money on these games, you know, to try to compete, and it's all fake. I've even heard on a mobile game business podcast that like some leaderboards and stuff in games are just completely fake, and it's sort of just sounded on the show. It almost sounded like it's just an accepted part of the industry. I think it should be illegal. But anyway, let's. Oh, there's also, see the awards is blinking. There's cool achievements in this. Well, I guess I crashed 100 times just now, probably. That's really cool. Which is weird because I guess, I don't know. I am 100% certain I've crashed over 100 times. Way over. There's hundreds of levels. Many levels took me many tries, so I don't understand that. But all right, I'm going to start the race. Then I'm going to... Ready? I'm going to switch to airplane mode real quick while it's going. And see what happens. See how everyone's still just going? Even though I'm in airplane mode where it's physically impossible? Well, wait, they're not really just going, are they? Maybe they're glitching out. Oh, wait, there they go. See? These people, at least, are bots. Or it hands them off to AI if you wanted to really be charitable, but I feel like I can almost guarantee they're bots. That guy is permanently stuck. See there, you get an ad instantaneously. See, here's another way you can tell. That wasn't 30 seconds of ads. My time is 55. The fourth place person was 131. That much time hasn't even elapsed. So those were definitely bots. Is there actual matchmaking at all, ever? I don't know. Maybe it just instantly... Well, you see how it just connected to server and instantly I was loaded with those 4 people. So if there is matchmaking, it's like instantaneous jump to bots. I suspect it's just all bots, which is horrible. But I could be wrong. Maybe there is... Maybe it does matchmake and then it just fills with bots after 5 seconds or something. So maybe you are racing real people sometimes. But anyway, I'm taking a break from Wishlist Roulette. So I will see you guys in the next video, whether it's Wishlist Roulette or some other video game related content on this channel. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll make a video about whatever I end up playing on Board Game Arena or Vassal or whatever I want to play. Like an abstract strategy board game. Might even just be chess. Maybe I'll make videos about that too. So we'll see. Thanks for watching.